Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we made rounds of the ship again, had a conversation with Tali now that she's aboard, and then headed to the Citadel, turned some stuff in there, had a conversation with Miranda, and pretty much took care of everything that we can take care of there at this point. So, I think we're ready to move on to the next thing, which I think the next thing is going to be we're going to start working on the DLCs, particularly the Leviathan DLC and the Omega DLC, and I think we're going to start with the Leviathan DLC. So, there really isn't anything else left to do on the ship. Let's head back to the Citadel. I know we could have done this from inside the Citadel, but we're going to head to Dr. Bryson's lab, and we're going to start Leviathan DLC. I don't know why that pop-up is there.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
And that's necessary.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge.
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Alright. Interesting.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need CSEC at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a CSEC alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Good question.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
Then what happened?
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
So it would seem. Alright, and that could be useful.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Alright.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Alright, well, let's see if we can figure it out.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Alright.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Alright. Search for clues. I asked the head. We'll be picking that up later. Alright. I don't think there's anything here. No, there is.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Alright, what's over here?
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's, keep looking.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
Encrypted data.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Well, not so well for him. Or it.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Alright, what do we have here?
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong.
tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
All right.
Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Okay. And we just leveled up. Ooh. SMG mass pulse recoil system? Okay. Rocks.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Okay.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
All right. Creature settings.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
And this.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
All right. And there actually is one other thing I missed over here.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
I believe I know where that actually is.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
All right. And that got them all indoctrinated. Did a good job there. All right, so now we have that encryption key.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Okay. Let's see what we've got so far.
Reaper activity.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Yes, we're narrowing the search.
Element 0 deposits.
Three possibilities.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
And we take the
Three
Rachni out of theirs. Blackout crimes.
Blackout crimes.
Also irrelevant.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities.
And creature sightings.
Alien sightings?
One match.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
All right, return to the Normandy. Yeah. There's nowhere else that we want to go. All right. Let's go searching the galaxy. All right, leave orbit. I also want to take this opportunity to we're going to head over there anyway when we do the fuel reactors thing. But Kite's Nest is at 77%. Interesting. We're going to be doing a bunch of other scanning too.
Signal confirmed.
All right. Let's see what we got. Governor Grothin Pasness. Okay. $300 units of fuel. Favor Station. Alliance intelligence reports that there was once a sizable military space station trailing Ehiba that was tasked with arming and refueling ships to repel pirates, slave revolts, and foreign invasion. The Reapers wasted little time in destroying it during their conquest of Kamala. Okay. Hades Gamma, Gemini Sigma, Argos Rho.
I found something.
Canrum. Haptic optics array. More assets. Alright, there is our fuel depot.
Reapers
We're going to leave that alone for the moment. The Gorgon system. Let's see what we find here.
Signal confirmed.
Advanced power relays. Okay, that's 100% here. Grab this fuel. Then we'll head to the Phoenix system.
Faster than light jump successful.
What's over here? Pinnacle Station.
I found something.
Was Mass Effect 1 DLC, I believe. At least it used to be, anyway. I don't think it was included in the Legendary Edition. Fossilized Cacliosaur. Ah, that's the thing we can turn in. Fuel. We're still missing one item.
Evasion successful.
Oh, it's Pinnacle Station itself. All right. Korean Spec Ops team. All right.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Ninma cluster. The Calliston Rift is where we're going to be scanning for Dr. Garneau. Hades Nexus. I think there's some stuff we need to get in Hades Nexus, but let's check the Ninma cluster first. Ah, no, this was, that was for the Arachni, right? I'll top off my fuel. Abyssal, Crescent Nebula. Need to head over to Crescent Nebula. Alright. Let's hit up Hades Nexus.
Signal confirmed.
And there's fuel. Alliance Frigate Hong Kong. And that updates the Alliance 5th Fleet. Head to the Hoplos system.
I found something.
Opus. Obelisk of Karza. Yep, that's something we can turn in. There's the fuel.
Evasion successful.
Hamiat.
Signal confirmed.
And what will we have here? The Alliance frigate Leipzig. Alright, updates to 5th Fleet. Let's gas and go.
Reapers eluded.
Then head over to the Sheol system.
I found something.
Gay Hinnom. And there's a Prothean sphere. That's another thing we can turn in. Alright, let's head back. The relay system. Grab the fuel. And let's go check out the Crescent Nebula. Not sure there's anything actually there. But we'll check.
Signal confirmed.
Ah, that's Ilium. Reaper forces met a surprising amount of resistance to Ilium. Its leaders were paranoid about keeping their fortunes and were influential in both Terminus and Citadel space. They outfitted their large defense fleet with a high number of fission weapons and, in a brief space battle, used them on the Reaper fleet's troop transports rather than their near-impervious capital ships. As a result, the inevitable ground invasion has been slowed to a crawl as the Reapers manufacture more troops. Clever. But that only delays the inevitable. We gained some liquid assets. Alright. This is a big system to try to scan. Alright. Alright, there's the fuel.
Faster than light jump successful. I found something.
Oh, is that our fuel? That's our fuel. Alright. Let's hit the inner planets and let's see. Nope. Another huge system in terms of just, you know, there we go. I figured it was something in the asteroid belt. Alright, we got some salvage. Alright. Let's grab what we need and get out of here. Oop. Okay. The system is actually too
Evasion
big.
Successful. Reapers eluded.
Close. Alright. With that, I think we're going to head over to Callison Rift.
Signal confirmed.
Alright, there's both of
Faster
our
than light
targets
jump
there.
successful.
We don't need the fuel just yet. But we'll grab whatever this is. Synth diamond heat sinks. Okay.
Evasion successful.
Alright, and then we head over to the ICER system. Now, I don't know if there's going to be anything to scan here. No. We're not getting any Reaper response, so there's actually nothing to scan here.
I found something.
Except for that. But that is actually where we're intending to go. But we're at the end of the episode. So, we'll stop here. And then, next episode, we will head to see if we can find Dr. Garneau. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.